Om Namah Shivaya, Tiruchitrambalam. In this video, I am going to share the information about Sri Vadaranyeswarar temple. Actually, the temple name is Vadaranyeswarar temple, which is in Thiruvalangadu district in Thiruvalangadu. It is a very famous Lord Shiva temple, and in this temple, the Lord Nadaraja in Urthuva Thandava. The Lord Nadaraja in the pose of lifting his left leg up to his ear. That is Urthuva Thandava, Sri Vadaranyeswarar temple. Actually, this temple was built by Chola kings, and during the Chola and Pandya dynasty, they renovated this temple. Actually, this temple was built by Chola kings. And very famous story behind the Urthuva Thandava the Urthuva Thandava pose for our Lord Nadaraja. Once, two demons called Sumban and Nisumban, they were lived in a Vadaranya forest. Vada means, it is a banyan tree. Aranya means forest. The forest filled with a banyan tree. So in that forest, Sumban and Nisumban, they lived. They occupied the entire Vadaranya forest. They claimed that forest is there. Sorry, the forest was their, belonging. And they killed many people lived in that Vadaranya forest. They tortured the saints, they tortured the devas, and by not bearing these tortures, the people, then the saints and then devas, they went to meet our Lord Shiva, and they narrated all the things that was happened in the Vadaranya forest, and they requested Lord Shiva to intervene in this matter. Lord Shiva looked at our goddess Parvati. By her, eyes, goddess Parvati created, Bhadragali. A Bhadragali is the, form of our goddess of Parvati in, anger, very much, anger in state. So Bhadragali went to Vadaranyam to kill the demons Sumban and Nisumban. While she was trying to kill the Sumban and Nisumban, what has happened? Every drop of blood from the Sumban and Nisumban, which is surfaced on the earth, becomes another Sumban and Nisumban, another demons. So, in order to, overcome this, issue, in order to, kill the Sumban and Nisumban, our mother goddess Parvati, she drank all the blood that was oozing out from their body by collecting the vessel called Kabalam. So she collected all the bloods oozing out from the Sumban and Nisumban in the vessel called Kabalam, and she drank it. And finally she killed Sumban and Nisumban. Now the problem is, because she drank the blood of Sumban and Nisumban, now our mother goddess, our Mahakali, become very furious. Already you know that the food we are taking plays a main role in our character, in our attitude, in our daily activities. While we are taking food, we should think two times, because it play a major role in our character, mood, everything. So now here our mother goddess Kali, she drank the blood that was oozed from the demons, and she also became very furious. The same Vadaranya forest, now where goddess Bhadragali climbed the entire forest. There, the two saints called Munchikesa. Munchikesa means the another name of that saint is Ananta, and the another saint is Karkotaka. So these two saints went to meet Lord Shiva, and they explained, they narrated what was happened in the Vadaranya forest. So Lord Shiva agreed to keep cool, yeah, our Bhadragali. So she reached the Vadaranya forest. Actually, our Lord Shiva requested our goddess Bhadragali to keep quiet, keep calm. But because already Bhadragali was lost, her sense, because of that the bloods of the blood she drank from Sumban and Nisumbans, she was so furious. So she challenged our Lord Shiva for the competition. She said that if the Lord Shiva won the competition, she will not disturb anybody in the forest. On the other hand, if Kali won the match, she said that he would climb the entire Vadaranya forest. So, in order to save our people, in order to save the saints, save the devas, Lord Shiva agreed, and he appointed the Munchikesa and the Karkodaga as a judge for the competition. The competition started, Bhadragali, the Mahakali is the form of our mother Parvati, goddess of Parvati. And who are all doing the competitions, participating in the competition? Our Lord Shiva, he is the father of the dance, the Bharatanatyam, and equally goddess of Parvati also knows that. So whatever the steps performed by the Lord Shiva, that is equally performed by the Bhadragali. Actually, Lord Shiva tried 17 types of movements in the Bharatanatyam, and equally that is well performed by the Bhadragali. That means Kali, goddess Kali. So it was a long competition, and the Bharatanatyam, actually what has happened in that during the competition, one of the earring of Lord Shiva fell onto the ground. Actually, if the Lord Shiva tries to pick up the earring by stopping his movement, then it is assumed as by default it is assumed as he lost the competition. But he knows, because he is the father of Bharatanatyam, he knows that Bharatanatyam is the kind of art which depicts the events that was happened in the past. It is art, it is a culture which resembles the past event in the history. So he picked up that earring by his toe of the left leg, and he wore it in the ear by lifting that left leg up to the ear of his left ear. So it is a event. Bharatanatyam is the art which shows the event, the things that was happened, the past, and even in the Bharatanatyam we can show them some the work or the some events in the life. So our Lord Shiva took the earring from the toe of his left leg and wore in the or fixed in the left ear by lifting his leg up to the ear. That is we called Urthuva Thandava. By seeing this, Kali little bit amused, that was a new kind of dance. So the Kali thought that was a new kind of dance, and she stopped his dance. So that moment the judges announced that the goddess mother Kali lost the competition. And but Lord Shiva said that actually he tried to fix the earrings in her left ear. Anyway, a goddess of Kali is a very good dancer. In order to show this competition and in order to show the talent of the Mahakali, the Lord Shiva said that the peoples, those who are coming to worship Vadaranyeswarar, Lord Shiva, first they have to worship a Mahakali in the temple. Even now also, the peoples they are going for Vadaranyeswarar temple, which is in Thiruvalangadu. And fortunately, I also visited the temple, I think thrice in a time. I had the chance while I was living in Chennai. So, even now also the people, those who are worshipping Vadaranyeswarar, first they have to worship Mahakali in order to get the full benefit of visiting or worshipping our Lord Shiva. So actually, this Thiruvalangadu is called one of the Pancha so, dancing halls. 5 dancing halls, so important dancing halls. This is a Ratana Sabha gem hall in Vadaranyeswaram, Thiruvalangadu, which is in Thiruvalur district. And Chidambaram dancing hall is called Gold Hall, that is a Porchabai. So in Madurai, it is called Silver Hall, Velli Sabai. In Tirunelveli, it is a Copper Hall, Tamira Sabai. And in Kutralam, that is called Chitra Sabai. Chitra means arts. That is the hall is for art or picture. In these 5 places, our Lord Nadaraja danced different dance movements. Actually, our Lord Shiva gives equal importance to our goddess Parvati. He gave half of his body for goddess Parvati. In Madurai Meenakshi Amman temple also, first you have to worship your Lord, our goddess Meenakshi, our mother goddess Meenakshi. Then you have to worship Sokken. That means Sundareswarar, Sokanada Peruman. In Vadaranyeswarar temple also, first you have to worship goddess Kali. Then you have to worship Vadaranyeswarar. Om Namah Shivaya, Tiruchitrambalam.